Sixth, teaching lessons from the golden ones. The ego. When the soul first comes to earth, the soul receives a physical body. This body includes a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Never before has a soul been exposed to the workings of a conscious mind, subconscious mind, and free will. This is a first-time discussion relating to the workings of a conscious mind and the training process of a soul in becoming a co-creator God. The conscious mind is necessary for manifestation to take place. When the soul initially comes to earth, the soul is not aware of the universal laws governing manifestation. Trial and error is the learning process for the soul. Eating from the tree of knowledge requires the soul to experience life through trial and error. And through trial and error, the soul learns how to use knowledge wisely. The correct and wise use of knowledge is wisdom. In addition to learning wisdom while manifesting, the soul also has to become aware of intent, motivation, or feelings for the manifestations, which is part of the ingredients the conscious mind uses when it creates a truth and passes this truth to the subconscious mind. The first instinct of the soul is for the self-preservation of self. Naturally, the soul will start using the conscious mind to find food, clothing, shelter, and security for self. The soul has to use his conscious mind to bring these manifestations into reality to survive. The soul is not initially aware that when a manifestation is being formulated, there is a vision and a feeling that accompanies the manifestations. For example, if a soul desires to build a shelter, the soul will visualize in the conscious mind what material is required to build this shelter. The visualization process will go through all the alternatives available to the soul. The soul may visualize a shelter made out of grass, sticks, or trees. All these materials will be visualized in the conscious mind of the soul until the soul realizes and feels which material is appropriate. When this realization occurs, the soul will connect the feeling to the visualization process and then make a commitment to make the shelter. When the commitment is made to build the shelter, this truth is passed to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind interacts with the universal mind. The universal mind then reviews the ingredients of the truth passed by the subconscious mind of the soul. If the truth is aligned with universal process, which is harmony, balance, order, and unity for the good of all, immediately universal mind will facilitate a truth. By facilitating the truth, we mean universal mind will provide information back to the soul's conscious mind on where to get the necessary material for the shelter. The universal mind may also coordinate the soul with a truth for the manifestation to come in contact with another soul who will assist in the manifestation of the truth. This is called synchronicity. This process happens automatically in every manifestation. The soul creates a need, a visualization, a feeling, and when all the ingredients feels right to the soul will create a truth. This truth is passed to the soul's subconscious mind, and then the subconscious mind interacts with universal mind. Each soul is connected to universal mind. There are no other minds but universal mind. The learning process comes when the truth comes to universal mind, and the ingredients of the truth, which comes from the soul's subconscious mind, is not in accordance to universal process, which is harmony, balance, order, and unity for the good of all. If the motivating energy of the feeling is for self-gratification at the expense of another, then a karmic experience will be facilitated by universal mind. It is necessary to understand that it is normal for a soul to have selfish desires for self-gratification. The lesson here is to have the soul learn to manifest and to understand the process. Through the soul's learning process of cause and effect, the soul will eventually evolve into the co-creator God role and bring wisdom as the main ingredient in the truth of the manifestation process, aligning with universal principles. We know these soul learning lessons may be difficult to experience. However, this is the only way to learn wisdom, through trial and error. Once a lesson is learned, it never has to be repeated. Once the soul knows it's wrong to kill, the soul will never kill again. If a soul does kill, it has not learned its soul lesson. All life comes from God. We will communicate the process of the soul's learning process in our next communication. Constantly remind yourself as you play in the playground of life who you are and why you are here. You are co-creator gods in training based on your dedicated love and service to God completely, the golden ones.